Washington Nationals. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Philadelphia Phillies find themselves as underdogs as the curtain rises on the season. Singy, what do you say in the clubhouse when a lot of folks are writing you off before the first pitch is even thrown?
You say forget all that, Boog. Block out the noise because the season is decided on the field, okay? So there's still talent on this roster.
Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Vernon Guillen. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low twos last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season, and if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
And that one hammered. Olszewski raging back towards the wall. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count and trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
And here. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Richard Imasa. Swing and a miss as he was late. Santiago, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And takes low for ball one.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Next one off the plate inside. And a count 2-1. Tying run in scoring position here on opening day. Throw to second, safe. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
2 strikes.
That's outside, and it's 3-2. Casillas leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. It's 1-1. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
One gone, runner. So runner at second, 2 down. Hook, the next to hit. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could. Handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jim Ramirez. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. And that is out of play. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. This one in the air. Montero settles underneath it, and that ends the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits. Back in Washington, D.C., and now the DH, Bronson Morin, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Imasa sizes this one up, makes the grab, 1 away. Andrew Chambers. That's ball 4. 3. Richard Imasa digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. Runner on the go. Base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, number 14.
And now. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the shortstop, Charlie Hollander. Guillen back to work. That clips the corner. that one is downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Out to center. Imasa under it. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Ball 4, take the base.
So a man at first. And now up for Washington, Jim Ramirez.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
They say it went. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so in an 0-2 count.
So digging in, Bronson Morin. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Ramirez on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out. No. So 2 down. Next to hit, Richard
54.
Imasa. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early. Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning. So up next, Charlie Hollander. He's already homered in this game. And that one gets past the catcher. Both runners move up on the wild pitch, and the double play is no longer in order.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out, so this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound. You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. Headed for the plate, and this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys
and digging in for Philadelphia, Jermaine Stokes. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate here on opening day. That one outside. Now 1-2.
see if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. Now a chance for Bobby. Two outs, runner at first. Jim Ramirez digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
The count.
And strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Ball one low. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. So one left for Washington. And we're back. Also, manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make Stuart Lawson taking over on the mound.
21.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball.
Now
Ball 4. Take your base.
Back to the top of the order now. Charlie Hollander now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that drops in for a strike. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Olszewski under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back in Washington, D.C., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Richard Imasa. Cano back to work. Fastball for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Eric Takatsu up and throwing. Taylor also throwing. Next offering is in for a strike. Late on that fastball. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Israel Lantigua. Next to hit, Bronson Morin. 0 for 3 in this one. And he takes one right on the black. And that's strike 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Inside, just missed.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Inside ball.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout inning over. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Nationals 5 and the Phillies 4. And we're back. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jim Ramirez. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is outside. And that just misses.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days, but... Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the San Francisco Giants looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Oh, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell. All right, just about ready for baseball. Getting the nod on the mound, Alex Santo. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for her major league debut. Steven Raimo. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Fastball for a strike. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information. And the batter will be the shortstop, Richie Logan. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Starnes on at first, nobody out. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Back.
Ball 4. Take your base.
First and second, one out. Raimo digs in now.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Outside.
That misses. Ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, number 21.
Emilio.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Go ahead, run on base. Logan, the next to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Double play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Righty delivers. That's off the inside corner. And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got it. Number 31.
Digging in. Three.
That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base.
Santo back to work. That one's in there. Strike one.
All these Giants finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game. Steven Raimo with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Now pitch.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Logan digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one fouled off. And fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The other way, makes the grab, and that's the inning. One left for San Francisco, still no score. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Ball 4. Take your base.
And up next for San Francisco, Steven Raimo, 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Outside low, and it's 1-1. And he takes a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And now, Emilio Perez.
That's ball 4.
Back here in Cincinnati, new inning getting started, and now the shortstop, Richie Logan. Fleming back to work, in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
Up the middle, Slaughter throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
The final 1-0, a 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Minnesota Twins, with a gloomy outlook heading into the season, definitely a long shot to contend. Singy, how do they outperform expectations and give that fan base some hope?
Boog, I got a feeling these fans are going to have to.
All right, just about set to go and towing the slab, Robbie Roberts.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Ron Richards with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just...
First base. 3.
Two on, one out. Perez, the next to hit, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
3. You're out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base.
So the batting order turns over. Ron Richards, the next twin up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Random leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And down on strikes he goes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball. Bottom of the inning. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jason Perez.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, if he's going to steal
0-1
second,
the count.
you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Roberts checks the runner. White dives back in safely. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one in the air. And that'll do it. Left for Minnesota.
Three. Out. You're out. Three.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. And now the right fielder, Ron Richards. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. This one popped up. Baxter puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
That's ball four. Three. Ball four. Take your base. Three. Three.
So 1 out, nobody on. So up next for Minnesota, Jason Perez. Clips the corner, 0-1. Smooth, a righty that throws with power. Only 20 years old. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Oh, 0-2 now. Struck him out looking.
Now batting, number.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Ron Richards. 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Just a weak fly ball this time. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Twins 5 and the Cardinals 3. Jason Perez, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a count 1-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Drops into the glove. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to.
Two outs, runner on first. And now the right fielder, Ron Richards. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Strike 1.
1-1.
Random off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that is that. Twins wind up stranding 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Sidney Mora. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Lifted in the air out to left. White makes the catch. One up, one down. Brian Rodriguez will hit next.
Number 22.
Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1.
Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Jose Salgado, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Next pitch misses way outside.
Two balls, one strike.
That one hit to right. Richards drifts towards it, pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, number 57.
Next is the designated hitter, Charles Noble. Outside low, ball one.
1-0.
That's down and in.
Two balls, no strike.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2-1.
That one pushed foul. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Redbirds down quietly. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jeffrey Connor. And now for the Twins, Jason Perez. In the air, right field. And that is that. So no runs here in a base hit, no errors, and one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. Back here at Busch Stadium. Here's the third baseman, Josh Bennett.
Baseman, number 28.
Mora back to work. Just missed. That one down the line, and foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Schoen swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And now the count is even. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Yeah, that's fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. In safely with a double. His second of the day.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Sidney Mora out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Clay Belcher comes on trying to close it out. A chance at his first save of the year.
33.
So digging in, Darryl North. Golden opportunity right here. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. And he comes in to score on the wild pitch.
Just a brutal turn of events for the defense. They get the big strikeout with the runner on third, but not only are they unable to complete the out at first, also some heads-up base running gets a run across. Kind of a tough play to recover from and move on if you're on the mound or behind the dish.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Random now at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Foul ball still 0-2. One-run game, bottom nine. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And now it's going to be Joe Brandon.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it.
Out there to center. It's going to fall for a hit. One runs in. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boo. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Now here is Josh Baxter upstairs. Winning run at third, one down.
2-0.
Pitch out, but no action. Action in the pen down there. Jose Salgado preparing to come on if needed. 2 on, 1 out.
Yep, that ball went out.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Edgar Gomes next up for the Cardinals.
Number 27.
And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Line drive. Across is the winning run, and the Cardinals get a walk-off win, 6-5.
When you're down 2 runs in the 9th inning, the odds are definitely stacked against you, but they found a way to come up with some big hits. They scored 3 runs for the win. What an incredible way to finish this ball game.
Six-5 the final. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Arizona Diamondbacks looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Oh, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team.
Almost ready to get underway. Pitching in our game today, Paul Norton. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Leading off for the...
You're out.
One down. Brian Vick digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
And Boog, hitters can be a little less aggressive on hard stuff in early in the season just because of how cold it is and not wanting to get a stinger. Now you think, oh, it's just a jam, it's shot, it's a broken bat, but sometimes guys get deep thumb bruises that can linger for a while. So, you know, you just want to avoid that if you can, but at the end of an at bat, you're just trying to battle no matter what.
The guy that I've encountered that hates the cold weather the most, Mookie Betts. I mean, he grew up in Tennessee, so it's not exactly like balmy there. I mean, it gets a little chilly in Tennessee, but under 60. He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Cubs are down quietly, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Chase Field, our starter in this one, Joe Huffman. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. A sub 350 E.
Back here in the desert, we have
ball four, take your base.
man at first, Lucas Collins stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. And that's a little bit high. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Rossi gets his lead at first with nobody out.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Batting six.
And now so 2 down. Willie Cuevas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Looking for his first big league hit right here. That's way outside. And that's ball one. Cuevas getting the start at second, hitting 7th in today's lineup. And he was born in Panama. Checks over to first, back safely. And another ball.
2-0.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Runner at second, 2 down here on opening day. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle
Batting
finding the zone for him.
So two down. So up now for Chicago, Brian Vick. And first offering is fouled off.
Right through there for a strike. This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. Got him swinging. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And we are still set for the bottom of the third. Now it's going to be.
That's ball 4.
Martin Urbina getting ready to hit. Norton back to work. Check swing, called strike. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that is a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ball.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Out towards right center field. Blanco makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Every day during batting practice.
Ball 4. Take your base.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, and here's the first baseman, Lucas Collins. Misses again, 5 in a row.
You know, these D-backs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their...
Runner on at first with one gone. Willie Cuevas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's down and away.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
There's the strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ball down. 3-2.
stays alive. Throw over to first.
Safe.
Nice stop from his backside. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. No score. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's
Cubs,
duel
the
so far. Here's how the
designated
starters
hitter,
have
number 30.
performed up to this point.
Ball 4. Take the base.
3. Top of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Brian Vick. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Cubs need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Martin Urbina, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. There's the strike. Ouch, that one drilled him. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Well, we go bottom 6. Now, Lucas Collins. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Joe Huffman done for the afternoon, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for Chicago.
New pitcher on here, Hank Shields, on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
And now here is Daniel Blanco.
1-0.
And it's even up.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Inside, and it's 2-1. That one ripped. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 21.
So 2 down now, and here is Willie Cuevas.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That's
Ball
inside.
1, no strike.
2 down, nobody on here on opening day. Misses outside, and it's 2-0. Just missed. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
On the ground right side, McCann handles, throws to first, inning over. One left for Arizona. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Omar Nunez.
Number 25.
So now it's the right fielder, Andy Hawkins. 1 for 2. Shields back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Going to count 1 and 2.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Now batting, number 38.
And here is Tom Hines. 1 for 3. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Urbina makes the grab, 2 down. Next to hit for Arizona, Mark Colon. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Urbina. He makes the grab, and that is that. Nothing across here this half. We look back here at Chase Field. Brian Vick, the next Cub to hit. First pitch just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Ripped, but it curls foul. That one just misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next one misses, and a full count now.
That's a really good take.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And up next for Chicago, Martin Urbina. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
2 down, nobody on. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And the Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, Sam Mayo. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
0-2.
Ball one there.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And there's one down. Randy Rossi, the next to hit. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
The 0-2. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. And now the first baseman, Lucas Collins. Snap throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the go. Throw to second. See! And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And that's outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And it is 2-1. That one missing inside. Blanco in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swung on, belted. Back there. Tattooed and gone. A 2-run blast. It's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Daniel Blanco. That's too low. Ball one.
1-0.
And that's outside.
No strike.
Shields. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His first homer of the year. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Hank Shields.
Pitching for Chicago.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs,
Number
Willie
32.
Bourbon.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
And now, Willie Cuevas. Still only one out here in the inning. Swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. They got it for out number 2.
That's ball 4.
Well, great start to this 4-game.
Just about ready to go. And on the hill here today, Forrest Barrett.
4. Take your base. You're out.
And next to hit for Detroit, Danny Snyder, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Batting
So
seven,
he gets
right
two
fielder,
milestones
number
with that
29.
hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes a special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Runner in. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Jarrett Thacker. First offering, and it just misses. Barrett measures 6 feet 4 inches, 225 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one catches the corner. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
That one missed. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
That to right. Snags it on the run. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure.
Ball 4. Take your base. First base.
Base is empty with 2 away. Pablo Chavez digs in now. Fly to right his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning here on opening day. Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is downstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the outside corner, got him looking. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. Now to the bottom of the second.
That's ball 4.
Eugene Shepard steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Looking for his first big league hit right here. That one inside, and it's 1-0. Hyde gets his lead at first, nobody out. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1. And here it comes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one the other way. Hauls it in, 1 away. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double
Batting
play.
6, right fielder, number 8.
And now the right fielder, Dennis Miklas. back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Rafael Alvarez. Foul ball.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They've got to be happy with the 6 runs they've thrown on the board. That's usually enough offense to win you the game, so they just have to keep doing what they're doing.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking. And one away.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So up next, Danny Snyder. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. One out, base is empty. Falling behind 2-1. And that one fouled off. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Draws the walk there.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Number 29.
So a man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Billy Hutchinson. RBI single his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Man at first, one away. And a strike in there.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. On the ground, could be 2. To second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Tigers 6 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in Jarrett Thacker up now for the Tigers.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that's a little high.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next up for the Tigers, Jacob Franklin. He reached on a walk his first time. Tap foul at the plate. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, number 19.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next is the Tigers DH, Jack Gibbons. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Pennington makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. And midway in the 4th. Back here at Dodger Stadium. John Shelby.
Ball 4, take the base. 3.
Sandy Parrish up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. And that one clips the corner.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Chop to third. Delgado whips it across, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And now Aaron Filer. He's already homered in this game. And that drops in for a strike. Filer, a former All-Star, just 21 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Hit in the air, center field. Pennington, as this one sized up, makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 28.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pablo Chavez. Check swing, called strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball lifted left field high. Moving under this one, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Eugene Shepard.
3.
McCabe back to work. A little bit low.
You know, these Dodgers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Not a great curveball there at all, but clearly he wasn't.
3. You're out.
Top 6. Here's the catcher. Rafael Alvarez. And there's a foul ball. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Bell just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Snyder stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Activity in the bullpen. Darrell Floyd, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Bravo, the lefty, warming up as well. This one in the air. Fortenberry under it. 2 away now. Billy Hutchinson getting ready to hit.
Now batting, number 29.
First
Count
pitch,
1-0.
not close. And there's a ball.
0-2.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Hard hit to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Safe.
Now batting,
Maybe just a
number
little lack of
57.
concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to
that
keep
pitch
the
is
inning
out.
going.
Thacker up for the third time and takes ball 1. And there's the strike. Fastball in for a strike. Now 1-2. The Tigers up big in this one here on opening day. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Back here at Chavez.
Three. Ball 4. Take your base.
Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That
One
one
ball,
not
2
close.
strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's
2 balls,
downstairs
2
and
strikes.
outside. And now it's 3-2.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Nope, that's foul.
He goes down looking. And next is the designated hitter, Jack Gibbons. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off left side. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he
Now
likes to
batting,
shoot the
number
ball the
27.
other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Two down, bases empty. Now here is Sandy Parrish. That
Ball
one misses,
inside.
and that's ball one. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. It's a bit of a blowout now.
That's ball 4.
Eugene Shepard will hit next. Swings through that one. 0-1. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post there, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home, the relay, safe. It's 6-1. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Runner in. First and second, 2 outs. Gets the next to hit. In the dirt, blocked. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Gets started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. Pennington, the lead runner, out at second. Delgado on at first with 2 down. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. Fortenberry waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up, he'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
3-2 now, and that'll load the bases.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So bases all loaded up. Fortenberry getting ready to hit. Looked like it was a little bit up. Tigers bullpen with some action. Christopher Keene appears to be getting loose. Wait, getting loose as well. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Tying run at the plate. Out to short. Thacker Sends it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Aaron Byler. DaCosta back to work. And the slider just misses. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Tomlinson tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And now Pablo Chavez, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. And foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Delgado sizing this one up. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Alvarez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 2 out, space is empty. This one high in the air to left center. Hyde on the move to the gap. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. Tigers 6. On to the bottom of the 8th. And
You're out. Out.
2 outs, nobody on. Eugene Shepard will hit next. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
This guy's not wasting any
2
pitches.
strikes.
Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something
1
maybe
ball,
down in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
And that's in the dirt. That one to first. Snyder. He takes it himself to the bag. And that'll do it. Dodgers back here in LA. We go to the 9th. And here's the first baseman, Danny Snyder. Close one. Doesn't get the call.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Breaking ball
Fastball
misses
2.
down and away. Swing and a chopper out to short. Now one gone in the 9th. And up next for Detroit, Billy Hutchinson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That clips the corner. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hutchinson checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. That one is upstairs. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Hauls it in. 2 away. Jarrett Thacker now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Slider right there.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike. He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this. I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Cut on and lifted in the air. Mikolas on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Offense held in check there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled. Last chance.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final 6-2. Coming to you live from Southern California. Opening day baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Atlanta Braves, with a gloomy outlook heading into the season, definitely a long shot to contend. Siggy, how do they outperform expectations and give that fan base some hope?
Boog, I got a feeling these fans are
just about to get underway. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Johnny Rojas. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikes. Samuel Villa next up for the Braves, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Runner on the move. Pitch is high and safe.
1-0.
It's a stolen base.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. One out and a runner at second here on opening day. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Not close with that one. 2-1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Gone off the LED board. That did some damage. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
One out. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for her major league debut. Garrett Owen. Swinging a foul straight back. This one popped up. Random. Brings it in. And that's the third out. Top half of the third. Samuel Villa next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
And that drops in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Right side. O'Neal makes the catch, and that is that. One left for Atlanta, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Three. Ball four, take the base. You're out.
So digging in, Samuel Villa. He's already homered in this game. Pickoff move to first.
He's in there.
Villa goes 6'1", 220 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. The other way, he's got it. And that is out number 3. So one hit is all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Garrett Owen. First pitch misses. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground to the left. Random. And he'll be safe at first. Garrett Owen with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Jason. So 2 down. Samuel Villa next up for the Braves. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ball. Garrett. Owen will hit next. First pitch, and he just misses. Headed towards the corner. Villa holds it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into
The first
his
baseman,
highest
number 8.
gear and go.
So 3.
You're out. Ball 4. Take your base.
2 outs, runner at first. Now the left fielder, Samuel Villa. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Muzziotti off of first with 2 away. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
They're all the same.
1 and 2.
NFL 6.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're
Yeah,
heading
he's
count
like
1-2. Don't miss
8
in the
months.
zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one just misses.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
2 outs. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So it's no runs. Back here at Petco.
3. That's ball 4.
So a man at first. Next for the Padres, Garrett Owen. 1 for 3. And a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can.
Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Braves take the season opener and move to 1-0.
These players know
it's
a
about
long
5
series
minutes.
ahead of them, but they come out, establish, and set the tone in the first game of the series. Very important.
From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. So the Tampa Bay Rays looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Well, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this.
So just about set now. And on the mound now, Daniel. But
Three. Out. Three. First base.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Jay Martinez. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Nope.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's off the wall. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they lead by 3. Jay Martinez with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So, runner. At second to
First base. Out. 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 That's ball 4. Out. You're out. 3. 3.
man at first. Nobody out. Stepping in, Jay Martinez. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Boy, not bad for your first game in the show. 2 hits in 2 at-bats. He's thinking, man, there must be a higher league. He's got to be feeling really good about the way his debut is going.
Back here at Tropicana Field, ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in is the speedy Jim Langston. Inside.
1-0.
And that is ball 1. There's the strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. Man at first. Here's a speed threat, John Oliveros. He is struck out and he is walked. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Fought off foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
We'll take a look at the sequence on that 3-pitch strikeout. Led it off with a couple of fastballs up in the zone, kind of challenging him to catch up. And that really opened up the bottom part of the strike zone because as a hitter, you're still thinking he might climb the ladder on you even more. Pretty much didn't stand a chance on that good changeup.
Next to hit, Oliver Farr. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 1-1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Next offering is downstairs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Runner on the go. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Runner goes again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Now move to first.
Safe.
Runner on the move again. That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Hernandez. 1 for 2. Late with the swing there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Runner on the go. This to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
See, Boog, that right there, that's a perfect example of why he shouldn't be out there at that position. He clearly isn't comfortable. He doesn't look fluid. His footwork's all over the place, and just can't make that throw to beat the runner.
Samuels stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering upstairs.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And a foul ball. This one in the air right field. Random under this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. The Rays strand a pair. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Jay Martinez. Serna Ruiz back to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Rays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Next offering way off the plate.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Good job to fight that one off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jim Langston. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. Just missed. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Braden Pride getting ready to go. Velasquez getting cranked up as well. Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. John Oliveros next to hit for the Rays. Outside low, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Right through there for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Rays, but they still need a 3-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Back now in Tampa Bay, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Oliver Farr. And first offering is fouled off.
Inside ball.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly
One
he was
ball,
sitting on a
two
fastball
strikes.
right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Luis Hernandez next to hit for the Rays. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score. 1 gone, runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to him. David Samuels. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Just missed. Serna Ruiz picks to first, and he dives back in safely. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Jay Martinez next to hit for the Rays. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And that's a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that misses. And it's 1-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Hernandez at third. Samuels at first. 1 gone. Pitch misses. And that's ball 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a base hit knocks in a run.
He couldn't have dreamed this game would go much better, Boog. I mean, 4 hits in his MLB debut. That's absolutely what dreams are made of. And I'll tell you, he's making a statement with the way he's swinging the bat in this one.
First and second, 1 out. Quick digs in now. 1 for 3. Called strike right there. That one at 95 missed up top. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground left side. 6, 4, out, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, an error, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 4 and the Rockies 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matthew Sharp.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
Number
late
17.
and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And here's the catcher, Lane Huff. Now up for Tampa Bay, Barry McGowan. Serna Ruiz back to work.
Ball.
That's a little high, and that's ball 1. That's out to center field. That's a base hit, and a good start to the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Santos, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one missing low.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. This one in the air. Random in position. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And the batter now, Jim Langston. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Oliveros in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Pickoff throw.
Safe.
Two outs. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one's got a chance. Reaching for it, makes the catch. The Rays strand just the 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Reggie Santos.
Three. Ball 4. Take your base. 3.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi.